First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So this will be the first video for CSAT paper 2 exam, that is on the topic blood relation. So if you are a regular CSAT exam aspirant, then you guys have definitely know that blood relation, a definite question will be asked in your exams, that is on paper 2. And when you look at the previous year question papers from 2010 till 2021, definite one question will be there on the topic blood relation. That too, the questions will be on the concept called a family tree diagram. So when you take the blood relation topic, there are three important concepts. One is a concept that is based on a family tree. I will teach you everything now, but before solving a question, you guys need to know how the previous year question was asked and what are all the areas they have concentrated more on the topic blood relation, right? So first let me see that, and I will tell you that what are all the things that you need to learn if you need to crack that CSAT exam question, and then we can solve some of the questions on the topic blood relation, right? So first, three important concepts. One is a question that is based on a family tree, right? Family tree diagram. And the second here is equation module, question that is based on equation. And third will be pointing to a photograph. So these are the three important concepts in the topic blood relation. For all the competitive exams, if we take any competitive exams, they can ask a question from these three areas. But remember one thing, when we look at only for the CSAT exam, the previous year question paper exam, for the 1 year, that is 2017, in the year 2017 alone, they have asked one question from this area that is based on equation. If you have question paper in your hand, you can just look at the question paper of 2017. You can able to see only one question they have asked in this equation model. And all the previous year from 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, 15 and all the years, you can able to see questions have been asked only on the family tree concept. That is, they usually give you a passage. Based upon the passage, you need to draw a family tree diagram, and based upon the diagram, you need to answer the question, right? That is called as a family tree, and not even one question has been asked in this area, that is pointing to a photograph. Got it? So only 1 year they have asked a question that is on equation, and all the remaining years you can able to see the questions only on the concept called family tree. So if you are preparing for upcoming CSAT exams, not only in the year 2022, if you are preparing for 23, 24 or whatever be, remember one thing, give importance to all, right? So just give importance, 70% give importance to family tree diagram, and 20% on equation based concept, and 10% on pointing to a photograph, right? So learn in this pattern. So give more importance to this family tree and little bit importance to equation, and just 2 to 3 questions, at least know the concept how to solve a question that is based on pointing to a photograph, right? Don't leave any concept, try to learn all the concepts. So if you are like first time learning this blood relation topic, you don't know the basics, you don't know how to solve the family tree diagram, and if you are like first time learning the blood relation, so kindly do one thing, go to my YouTube channel, go to my playlist session. There you can able to see blood relation topic. So totally I have posted 7 lessons on the topic blood relation. So out of this 7 lesson, first lesson is the overview of the topic blood relation, and then I have told you like how to draw the tree diagram, right? And third importantly, I have solved many questions on the concept family tree, first 3 to 4 lesson, and then 5th lesson and 6th lesson will be on the concept of equation, and the 7th lesson I have taught in the concept of pointing to a photograph. If you watch all these 7 videos, it is more than enough to crack any questions on any competitive exams. Not only CSAT, it is easy to crack any competitive exam blood relation question. This 7 video is more than enough. After watching 7 video, you guys have to practice 50 to 100 question by just referring a books or search in a Google. You can definitely see more number of questions. So if you practice 50 to 100 question, sure shot you can crack the question that is on the competitive exams blood relation. So be strong on the basics, and then it is easy to crack the question. So now what we are going to do here is, in this video for CSAT paper 2 exam, so now I am going to solve 15 to 20 questions that is based on a family tree diagram concepts, right? Simple questions, and those questions are important because only if you know the concepts, you can able to solve that question. So 15 to 20 questions we are going to solve here, and then we are going to solve some of the memory based question paper of CSAT exam, that is on the topic blood relation. So now let we move on to all the important questions that is based on a family tree concept. So question number 1. So here is the question that is similar to the question what they have asked in the CSAT previous year exams. So usually they will give you a passage like this, right? Under that you can able to see 1 or 2 questions. So we need to read the passage and we need to draw the family tree. So all those family tree steps I have told you on my YouTube channel blood relation videos. I hope you have watched it. So after learning all the stuff, if you solve these types of questions, it is easy to crack it. Got it? So first question. So A is brother of B. So what is the meaning of it? B brother is A. So B brother is A because of brother. So we need to determine in terms of a box. Got it? So next, L is sister of Q. So Q sister is L, but we don't know where to place Q and L. So let it be. Next point. So K is son of B and L. So K is the son of B and L. Got it? So K is the son of B and L. So K is the son of B and L. Just listen here. So we know that K is a son. So K is the son of B as well as L, right? So definitely they both should be a married couple, but we don't know L is a male or a female. Similarly, B is a male or a female, but we know that K is the son of B and L. So what is the second point we have missed? L is the sister of Q. So Q sister is L. If Q sister is L, then definitely we can say that L will be the female person. So B will be the male person, and they both are a married couples. Got it? So I think that's it, right? We, after solving the tree diagram, you can able to see we don't know the gender of the person Q, male or a female. So except this person Q, we know all the genders of the remaining persons. Got it? So first question what they have asked, how A is related to L. So from L, we have to say the relationship of A. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, from L, we need to see what is the relationship of A. So from L, we know that B will be the husband. So husband brother. So husband brother should be called it as brother-in-law. So answer for question number 1 is brother-in-law. Second question, how Q is related to K. So from K, we need to find what is the relation of Q. So from K, L will be the mother. So mother, brother, if it can be a brother, right? If it is a male person, brother, the answer will be uncle. If it is a female person, answer will be aunt. But here, we don't know the gender of the person Q. If we don't know the gender of the person Q, then the answer is cannot be determined, because we can't able to say the relationship of Q. Yes or no? Because if we don't know the gender, then we can't able to guess the answer. So the answer will be cannot be determined. In case if the answer in the options we don't have cannot be determined, right? Example I am saying, in the answer the given option, if there is no option called cannot be determined, then you should go with the option called aunt or an uncle. Got it? So definitely any one option will be there. You should go with any one of these. Got it? So this will be the answer for the first set of question. Set number 2. So J is mother of P. So P mother is J, right? So P mother is J. So J is a mother, a female person. So I have represented by a circle. Got it? So P is brother of K. So K brother is P. So if K is calling P as a brother, then definitely P will be a male person. So K is mother of V. So V mother is K. So V mother is K. So if it is a mother, then K will be a female person. So Q is brother of V. So V brother is Q. So V is having a brother, that is Q. Got it? So because of a brother, the person Q will be a male person. So G is father of Q. So Q father is G, right? So we already know that V is calling Q as a brother and V mother is K. So now according to the point what they are saying is G is father of Q. So Q father is G. So if Q father is G, then definitely they both should be a married couple. So only then we can say that their children, and then V father will be G, V mother will be K. Similarly, Q father is G and Q mother is K. Understood? So last point, S is a father of P. So S is father of P. Okay, so what they are saying is P father is S, right? So if P father is S, and we already know that P is calling J as mother. So now P is calling S as father, then definitely they both should be a married couple, right? So after reading the complete passage, we came to know that except the person V, right? We know all the remaining person gender. So what is the question they are asking? First question. So grandmother of V. So who is V's grandmother? So I think V's grandmother will be, V's mother will be K, and K's father will be S, and K mother will be J. So we can say that V grandmother will be J, which is answer for the first question. So second question, how V is related to P. So from P, our target is to find what is the relation of V, right? So from P, K will be the sister. So sister child is V, yes? But remember one thing, we don't know the gender of the person. In case, if this person is a female person, the answer will be niece. If this person is a male person, the answer will be nephew. But here, because of the gender is unknown, so you need to say the answer as cannot be determined. So from P, the relation of V will be cannot be determined, because we don't know the actual gender of the person. So answer will be cannot be determined. In case if answer cannot be determined is not in the option, so definitely you can able to see the option called niece or nephew. So go with the option, and both these options will not be available at any point of time, same, right? So either one will be there in the option. Either if it is cannot be determined, go with cannot be determined, or else if cannot be determined is not there, so go with niece or a nephew, right? So this will be the answer for set number 2. Set number 3. A is brother of B. So similarly they have given a passage, so under that you can able to see two questions, right? So first line is A is brother of B. So B brother is A. So because of A is a brother, it's a male person, so represents by a box, right? So G is brother of H. So H brother is G. So H brother is G, but we don't know where to place H and G. So let me keep that point aside and let me move on to the next point. A is married to sister of G. Just see here, the person A is married to sister of G, right? So there is a person G and the G sister, right? Someone, we don't know who is that person. It is not mentioned here. So G is having a sister, and this sister is married to A. Got it? So according to the third point, what they said is A is married to the person who is sister of G. Understood? So and the second point, G is brother of H. So H brother is G. Just listen here. H is having a brother, that is G. So from this point, we can able to say that the person G is a male person, because H is calling G as a brother. But either we can place H here, or else G can have another sister H. We don't know that, right? So let it be, let me keep the point aside. It's more important, because you should not place directly H here. There is a chance that either G can have another brother or sister. So let it be, let me move on to the next point. Q is son of A. So A's son is Q. So A is having a son, that is Q. Because of Q is a son, is a male person. So B is son of K. So K's son is B. So K's son is B. So K is calling B as a son. So because of son, we should represent by a box. H is daughter of M. So M is calling H as a daughter, right? So M is calling H as a daughter. Okay, we don't know, we didn't place that H and the person. Okay, let it be, right? So next point, M is wife of T. So T wife is M. Okay, T wife is M. Similarly, we didn't place that person H, T, etc. Let me read the complete passage, right? So only then we can able to fix this, or else you can't able to fix directly here. So what is the last point? T has only 2 children. Just see here. So now what they are saying is the person T has only 2 children, which means that so G's sister will be only, there will not be any other person, right? Only 2 children for the person T. So definitely we can say that someone, right? What in the second point, what they have told us, G is brother of H. So H brother is G. So definitely I can fix H here. So H and A will be the married couple. And according to the last point, T has only 2 children. Yes, definitely T is having only 2 children. And another one point we have missed is H is daughter of M, right? H is daughter of M and T is wife of M. So T is wife of M. So M wife will be what? T wife will be M. So if T wife is M, then we can say that if M is the wife, then T will be the male person. Both are a married couple. And another point, M daughter is H. So M daughter is H. So M daughter is H. T had only 2 children. Got it. And then H and A will be a married couple. So after drawing the complete family tree, we came to know that only one person gender is missing. That is for the person K. So for the person K, we don't know whether he is male or a female person. Got it? So you should not fix directly H here. Initially, some students will make a mistake. They usually fix H and solve the question. There is a chance, right? Whether T can have a 3 children or T can have a 4 children, right? So in this scenario, H will not be the wife of A. Got it? So you need to be very much careful that read the complete passage and then fix the value. Only then you will get the correct answer. So what is the first point? How Q is related to G. So from G, our target is to find what is the relation of Q. So from G, where H will be the sister. So sister daughter is Q. So sister daughter should be called it as niece. So answer for first question, sorry, sister brother, it's a son, right? So sister son. So sister son should be called it as nephew. Second question, how T is related to A. So from A, our target is to find what is the relation of T. So from A, H will be the wife. So wife father. So wife father should be called it as father-in-law. So from A, the relation of T is father-in-law. So answer for the first question is nephew and second question is father-in-law. Set number 4. So H has 2 sons A and Y. So there is a person H having 2 sons, that is A and Y. So A and Y, right? So both are a son, so definitely both the person will be a male person. So A and Y both are brothers, and H, the gender of the person H is unknown because H is calling A and Y as a son. So A is married to M. So A is married to M, then definitely we can say that M will be the female person. So next point, M is mother of P. So P mother is M. So P mother is M. Okay. So next point, so N is daughter-in-law of H. So H daughter-in-law is N. We already know that H has 2 sons, right? So one son is married to M. So definitely this person Y should be married to N. Only then we can say that H will call N as a daughter-in-law. So one daughter-in-law will be M and another daughter-in-law will be N. Got it? So S is mother-in-law of H. So H mother-in-law is S. So if H is calling someone as mother-in-law, then definitely H should be married. And for this person, the mother should be S. So only then we can say that H mother-in-law will be S. Understood? So after drawing the family tree where we can able to say that 2 person gender is unknown. One is the person of H, the person is unknown, gender is unknown, and then the person P, gender is unknown, right? Okay, let me move on to the question. Uncle of P. Uncle of P. So they are asking like who is the uncle of P? So from P we know that A is the father. So father brother should be called it as uncle, right? So from P the uncle will be Y. So we can say that answer for the first question is Y. Second question, wife of Y. Wife of Y, I think it's N, right? So we know that A wife will be M and Y wife will be N. So we can say that Y wife is N. Third question, how H is related to M. So from M, our target is to find what is the relation of H. So because here the gender of the person H is unknown, so we can say that the answer will be cannot be determined, right? Got it. But in case if the person H is a male person, example I am saying, if we know the gender, for example, if H is a male person, then we can say that from M, A will be the husband father. So husband father should be called it as father-in-law. In case if H is a male person, then the answer will be father-in-law. If H is a female person, then the answer will be mother-in-law. So here both the gender of the person gender is unknown. So we can say that from M, the relation of H will be cannot be determined. Got it? So answer for the question number 3 is cannot be determined. Question number 5. So S is the sister of B. So B's sister is S, right? So B's sister is S. So S is a sister, so female person. Got it? So K is brother of B. So B brother is K. So B is having a brother, that is K. So second point, K is the son of L. So L son is K. So we already know that K is the male person. So now according to the question, so L son is K. So next point, L is married to Y. So L is married to Y, but we don't know the gender of both the person, right? Okay, so but L and Y are a married couples, but we don't know both the person gender. So next point, Y is daughter of J. So J daughter is Y. So if J's daughter is Y, then it's a female person. So definitely L will be the male person. Got it? So Y has only one daughter. So friends, just see here, the person Y is having only one daughter, right? If the person is having only one daughter, then the remaining persons all will be the son. Yes or no? Because the person Y is having only one daughter and all the remaining persons will be the male person, that is son of Y. So we can say that the B gender is unknown till now. So we can say that the B will be a male person. Got it? Because Y is having only one daughter. So next, J is married to C. So J is married to C. Okay, so the person J is married to C. Again the person C and J, both the person gender is unknown. So K is brother of D. So K is brother of D. Then D's brother is K. And we already know that Y is having only one daughter. So definitely D will also be the son. So next point, K is brother of D. So D brother is K. Okay, I have read that point again. So next, D is married to T. So if the person D is married to T, then we can say that T will be the female person, because we already know that D is a male person. So now D is married to T. So T will be the female person. Both are a married couple. L and Y are a married couple. J and C are a married couple, but both the person gender is unknown. Understood? So Y is having only one daughter and all the remaining three will be a son. So finally we have drawn the tree diagram here. So what is the question? First question. If P is brother of C, right? So they have given a extra point that if P is brother of C, so C brother is P. In case if C brother is P, then how is J related to P? So in case what they are saying is, they are giving a condition that if P is the brother of C, right? If P is the brother of C, then how the relation between P and J? We know that the person P is a male person, but from P we don't know what is the relationship of J. Why? Because the J person is a male or a female, the gender itself is unknown. So we can't able to find the relation. If J is a male person, then we can say that answer will be brother-in-law. If J is a female person, we can say that answer is sister-in-law. But from P, we don't know what is the gender of J. So we can say that answer for first question where cannot be determined. Got it? Second question, how T is related to S. So from S, our target is to find what is the relationship of T. So from S, we know that D will be the brother. So brother, wife should be called it as sister-in-law. So answer for second question is sister-in-law. So third question, if Z is the daughter of T, again a condition, right? If Z is the daughter of T. So in case if T is having a daughter Z, then how B related to Z? So from Z, our target is to find what is the relationship of B. So from Z, we know that D will be father. So father, brother is B. So we can say that from Z, the relationship of B will be uncle. So answer for this third question will be uncle. Understood? So the question looks very simple, but only thing is you need to read each and every line of the passage is important, right? Because only we know that Y has only one daughter. By based upon the option, we have fixed all the remaining three are a male person. Got it? So some points will always be important in the passage. So keep that in mind. Only one daughter, only one son, only child. So these words are more important. Question number 6. So R is married to U. So the person R is married to U. So second, U is the mother of L. So L mother is U, right? So if L is calling U as a mother, then we can say that the person R will be the male person. So L is the sister of D. So D sister is L. So D sister is L. So because of sister, L will be the female person. So U has only one daughter. Just see here, the person U has only one daughter. So we already know that L is the daughter. Then the remaining all the persons will be the brother. So we can say that that is L's brother. So we can say that the D will be the male person. So next point, D is married to J. So the person D is married to J. So we already know that the person D is a male person. So definitely J will be a female person. K is the son of J. So J son is K because of son male person. So F is mother of J. So J mother is F. Okay, so J mother is F. So J is calling F as a mother. Got it? That's it. So here according to the given passage we have drawn the family tree, and here you can able to see all the genders of the person is directly given, right? Some gender has been not given, but we have found it. So finally all the person genders we know here. So first question, how D is related to F? So from F our target is to find what is the relation of D. So from F we know that J will be the daughter of F. So daughter husband. So daughter husband should be called it as son-in-law. So answer for the first question is son-in-law. Second question, how R related to K? So from K our target is to find what is the relation of R. First let me see. So from K, just see here, from K, what about the relation of D? From K, D will be the father. So father's father will be R. So which is called it as a grandfather. So we can say that from K where the relation of R will be grandfather. So answer for this question is grandfather. Understood? So this is the way you need to solve the questions, right? In your CSAT exams, what they usually do is some extra points will be given. For example, R is a doctor, K is a nurse. So similarly, L is a nurse, right? So similarly, they used to give some professional also. So you need to draw the family tree as well as you need to mention that profession, and then you need to start solving the questions. Easy, right? If you keep on practicing a question like this, 20 to 25 questions, and then just solve a little bit of art level question, then surely you can able to crack the questions in your CSAT exams. It requires practice, that's it. 100% concept and the practice is more than enough to clear the question. So finally this will be the answer for set number 6. Set number 7. So K is brother of J. So J brother is K. So because K is a brother, so male person. So next point, J has only one daughter. So the person J is having only one daughter, right? But we don't know who is the person. Okay, let me move on to the next point. J is the mother of L. So just see here, L is calling J as a mother. And we know that the person J is having only one daughter. So let it be L can be a daughter or some other persons can be a daughter. So let me keep that note. And next point is L is sister of T. So T's sister is L. So T is calling L as a sister. And we know that the person J is having only one daughter, and that too we confirm that L is the daughter. So definitely T will be the son. Got it? So B is father of T. So T father is B. So T is calling B as a father, and we already know that T mother is J. So if T is calling B as a father, then they both should be a married couple. Yes. So B and J will be a married couples. So L and T will be brothers and sisters. And the J brother is K. Still one point missing. T is married to R. So if T is married to R, we know that T is a male person. So definitely R should be a female person, so that we can say T and R will be a married couples. Got it? So finally we have read all the points on the given passage, and we have drawn the tree diagram. So what is the first question? How J is related to R? So from R, our target is to find what is the relation of J. So from R, where T will be the husband. So husband mother is J. So husband's mother should be called it as mother-in-law. So answer for the first question is mother-in-law. Got it? Second question, how T is related to K? So from K, our target is to find what is the relation of T. So from K, J will be the sister. So sister son is T. So sister son should be called it as nephew. So answer for question number 2 will be nephew. Got it? The question will be very simple, right? Usually they will ask a question like this. But remember one thing, each and every word and each and every line is important, right? Only daughter, only son, just now I have told you. So all these words are more important in the topic blood relation. Set number 8. So D is father of A. So A father is D. So because D is a father, a male person. Got it? So D is married to P. So what they said is P is married to D, then we can definitely say that P will be the female person. So only then both the person should be a married couples. So P is mother of J. So J mother is P. So J mother is P. So and definitely A and J will be brothers or sisters, but we don't know the gender of both the persons. Got it? So next, P has only one daughter. So the person P has only one daughter. But if A is, in case if we know the gender of the person A, then the remaining person can be easily fixed here. But according to the question, P has only one daughter where both the person gender is unknown. So let me move on to the next point. So J is married to U. So the person J is married to U, and both the person, again the gender is unknown. And the last point, U is son of L. So L son is U. So if the person L is calling U as the son, then definitely J will be the female person. And we already know that P is having only one daughter. So if J is the daughter, then A will be the son. Got it? So finally we have fixed the gender of all the person except the person L. So what is the question here? How J is related to T? So from T, our target is to find, where is T here? Sorry. How is J related to L? So from L, our target is to find what is the relation of J. So from L, U will be the son. So son's wife should be called it as daughter-in-law. So answer for this question is daughter-in-law. Second question, how A is related to U? So from U, our target is to find what is the relation of A. So from U, where J is the wife, so wife brother. So wife's brother should be called it as brother-in-law. So answer for first question is daughter-in-law and the second question is brother-in-law. Set number 9. So U is mother of D. So D mother is U. So if U is a mother, then U will be the female person. So S is the sister of D. So D sister is S. So D sister is S. And L is the father of S. So S is calling L as a father. So if S is calling L as a father, then L will be the male person here. And we already know that D is calling U as a mother. And now S is calling L as a father. And we know that D sister is L. So definitely they both should be a married couples. So L has only one daughter. So if L has only one daughter, then this person D will be the son. So we can say that D is the male person. So M is the daughter of S. So S daughter is M. So S daughter is M. Got it. P is the daughter of D. So D daughter is P. So D daughter is P. So here S daughter is M and the D daughter is P. Right. So finally we have drawn the tree diagram. And let me move on to the questions that is based upon the passage. So first question, if R is married to S, it's a condition, right? They have given a condition that if R is married to S, okay, so if R is married to S, we already know that S is a female person, so definitely R will be a male person. And if R is married to S, then how is R related to U? So from U, our target is to find what is the relation of R. So from U, where S will be the daughter, S, so daughter husband should be called it as son-in-law. So answer for this question is son-in-law. Got it? So if R is married to S, then you will call R as a son-in-law. Second question, how S is related to P? So from P, our target is to find what is the relation of S. So from P, D will be the father. So father sister is S. So father sister should be called it as aunt. So we can say that from P, the relation of S will be aunt. Set number 10. So Q is sister of T. So T is calling Q as a sister. So Q will be the female person. So T is the mother of D. So D mother is T. So D mother is T. So T will be the female person again. So T has only one son. So if T has only one son, so D can be that son, or else any other persons can be there, right? So let me keep that point aside and move on to the next point. D is brother of J. So just here, D is brother of J. So J is calling D as a brother. So if J is calling D as a brother, and according to the question, we already know that the person T has only one son. So definitely the J will be the daughter. Got it? So J is married to Y. So if J is married to M, so M will be the male person here. So next point, Y is daughter of M. So M daughter is Y. So M daughter is Y. That's it. So finally we have drawn the tree diagram for the given passage. So first, how is J related to Q? So from Q, our target is to find what is the relation of J. So from Q, T will be the sister. So sister daughter is J. So sister daughter should be called it as niece. If it is a girl, niece. If it is a boy, nephew. So here from Q, where the relationship of J will be niece. Got it? Second question, how y is related to t. So from t, our target is to find what is the relation of y. So from t, we know that j will be the daughter, right? So daughter is y. So we can say that the answer will be from t, the relationship of y will be granddaughter. So answer for question number 2 is granddaughter. Set number 11. So k is brother of j. So j brother is k, right? So j is calling k as a brother. So next will be j is the mother of y. So y mother is j. So y mother is j. So because of mother, so j will be the female person. So next point, y is sister of t. So t sister is y. So t sister is y. Okay. So t is married to q. But we don't know both the person gender, right? So t is married to q, but t gender is also unknown and q gender is also unknown. Okay, next point. So s is father of sq. Okay, we have read that point. So s is father of j. So j father is s. So j father is s because of father, a male person. So s has only one daughter. So S has only one daughter. Yes, we have already fixed it. So S has only one daughter and all the remaining person will be the sons. Got it? So J will be the only one daughter of S. So S is married to R. So S is married to R. So we can say that the person R will be the female person. So K is brother of D. So D brother is K. So D brother is K, and we already know that the person S is having only one daughter. So D will also be the son. Got it? So next point is R is married to S. Okay, we read all. U is father-in-law of D. So U is father-in-law of D. Just see here, D is calling U as a father-in-law, right? If D should call U as a father-in-law, then definitely D will be a married couple. D and some person will both are a married couple. So wife father will be U. Only then we can say that the person D will call U as a father-in-law. Understood or not? Wife's father is called as a father-in-law. But we don't know D, the person who is the wife of D, but that for that person where U will be the father. Got it? So I think Q and D are a married couple, but both the person gender is unknown, right? Okay, let me move on to the questions now. So it's one of the important question. I think first, how D is related to Y. So from Y, our target is to find what is the relation of D. So from Y, what is the relation of D? So from Y, J will be the mother, right? So mother brother is D. So mother's brother should be call it as a uncle. So we can say that answer for first question is uncle. Second, if Y is married to P. So if Y is married to P, okay. So if Y is married to P, then we can say that P, we already know that Y is a female person. So P will be the male person, so that we can say Y and P are a married couple. And then how is S related to P? So from P, our target is to find what is the relation of S. It's most important, right? So why I am saying it's most important. So from P, our target is to find what is the relation of S, right? Just see here, from P, Y will be wife, right? So wife, grandfather is S. Yes or no? So from Y, if we see the relation between Y and S, so from Y, the relationship of S will be grandfather. But from P, if you need to see what is the relation of S, it's wife relation. So wife relation should be called it as in-law. So the answer will be grandfather in-law. Understood? It's most important. I've seen many students will make a mistake here. Option A, grandfather. Option B, grandfather-in-law. Which option you should go? Only you should go with option number 2, grandfather-in-law. You should not mark the answer as grandfather. Only from Y, the relation of S will be grandfather. But from P, the relation of S will be grandfather-in-law. So never forget that. So most of the students will still making a mistake on these areas. So wife relation or husband relation or some other relation is coming into that. These are the areas where two relation gets joined, right? So in this case, always you need to mention the extra word called in-law, right? Never forget that. So last question, if U is father of C, if U is father of C, what are you saying? If U is father of C, okay. If C's father is U, right? If U is father of C, then definitely we can say that D and C will be the married couples. And what is it then? How D is related to C? So from C, what is the relation of D? So from C, the relation of D will be husband. So answer for the question is husband. Got it? And here where some students will ask a doubt like, it's a doubt was actually asked by one of my friend, where the third question is, if U is father of C, right? So C's father is U. Whether C can be an another person, right? If C is an another person, then relationship of C and D is what? Brother-in-law. Yes or no? Because they didn't give you any word that you as only one child or you as only one daughter, etc. So C can be placed here or C can be placed here. There are two chances, right? So in case if there is an option cannot be determined, you should go with the option cannot be determined. If there is no option called cannot be determined, then you can say that answer for this question is husband, right? So when I look at the question, it was a memory based question of a bank exam. So I have seen the options. There is no option called cannot be determined, as well as there is no option none of these. So definitely you can say that answer for this question is husband. So from C, the relationship of D is husband. In case if there is an option called cannot be determined, you should go with the option cannot be determined. Why? Because they didn't mention that you as only one child. If they mention you as only one child, then we can fix C here. If that point is not mentioned, then you can have any number of childs, right? So C can be the wife of D, or else C can be placed here and D will be brother-in-law. Got it what I am saying, right? So these are the options are possible. So always look at the options and then try to fix it in the family tree diagram. Got it? So this will be the answer for set number 11. So question number 12. So J is father of T. So T father is J. So J is the father. So we can say that represented by a male person, box. So P is the brother of J. So J brother is P, right? So J is having a brother P. And then L is mother of V. So V mother is L. But we don't know where to fix V here. So next point is what? V is brother of T. So T brother is V, right? So T is having a brother that is V. And the previous point is what? J is the mother of V. So V mother is L, right? So L is the mother of V. So V mother is L. And we already know that T father is J. And both are brothers, so definitely they both should be a married couple, right? So T gender is unknown. So last point, T is the mother of S. So S mother is T. So S mother is T. Then we can say that T will be the female person. So T is daughter-in-law of W. So W daughter-in-law is T. So W daughter-in-law is T. Just see here, what they are saying is W daughter-in-law is T. So W's daughter-in-law is T. So if someone is calling T as a daughter-in-law, then definitely we can say that a W should be placed here and W should have a son, right? So and this person should be married to T. So only then we can say the person W will call T as daughter-in-law. Understood or not, right? So if W wants to call T as a daughter-in-law, then W should have a son and that son should be married to T. So only then we can say that the person W can call T as a daughter-in-law. Understood? That's it. This is the tree diagram. So first point, how J is related to S. So from S, our target is to find what is the relation of J. So from S, the relation of J will be, T will be mother. So mother, father, it should be a grandfather, right? So answer for the question is grandfather. So next point, how W is related to P. So from P, our target is to find what is the relation of W. So from P, right? So they both are a same generations, right? Just see here, W should be, right? They both are a same generation, but we don't know the gender of the person W, because if we know the gender of the person W, then it should be uncle-in-law or aunt-in-law, because it's a separate family tree, because this family is different and this family is different. So both these families is getting joined only because of this T and some person, right? So we can say that from P, the exact answer for this question is cannot be determined, because the gender of the W is unknown. So we can say the answer is cannot be determined. But if the person W is a male person, then we can say that the answer for the question is uncle-in-law or aunt-in-law. That is possible because both P, J, L, W will comes under the same generation. So V, T and this person will comes under the same generation. So S will be on same generation, right? So these three generations are there. So W and P relation will be aunt-in-law or uncle-in-law. But here where the person W gender is unknown, so we can say that answer for the question is cannot be determined. 13th question. So M is father of G. So G father is M. So M is a father, a male person. So P is the wife of G. So G wife is P. So if G wife is P, then we can say that G will be the husband of P. So we can say G will be the male person. So M is married to C. So M is married to C. So C will be the female person. So L is a sibling of G. So L is the sibling of G. Sibling means brothers and sisters, right? But we don't know whether the person L is a male or a female, but it's a sibling. So we can say that G sibling will be L. But the gender of the person is unknown. So S is father-in-law of L. So S is father-in-law of L. So L father-in-law is S. Just listen here. L father-in-law is S. So if L is calling someone as father-in-law, then L should be married to someone, right? We don't know the gender. So for that person, S should be the father. So only then we can say the person L will call S as a father-in-law. Understood? So next point, K is the only child of S. So K is the only child of S. Okay, so K is the only child of S. So S only child is K, but we don't know the gender of the K, right? So what they said is, according to the question, K is the only child of S. So only child of S is K, but both the person gender is unknown, right? So L is the sibling of G, S is the father-in-law of L. So L father-in-law is S, and K is the only child of S. So K is the only child of S. So again, where the gender is unknown. Okay, so let me move on to the next point. So how G is related to K. So from K, our target is to find what is the relation of G. So where K and L will be the married couple, right? So L brother is G. So we can say that from K, the relation of G will be brother-in-law. So answer for this question will be brother-in-law. So next question, how C is related to P. So from P, our target is to find what is the relation of C. So from P, the relation of C will be just here. So from P, where G is the husband. So husband mother is C. So husband's mother should be called it as mother-in-law. So we can say that from P, the relation of C will be mother-in-law. And the last question, if K is mother of R. So if K is mother of R, it's a condition, right? So what they are saying is, if R mother is K, right? If R mother is K, if K is the mother, then we can say that L will be the male person. Only then we can say a married couple. So we can say that according to the question, if K is the mother of R, then how is L related to R? So how is L related to R? From R, what is the relation of L? We already know that both are married couple. And if K is the mother of R, then where L will be the father of R, right? So we can say that answer for the question is father. So from R, the relation of L will be the father. So which will be the answer for the third question, right? So first is brother-in-law, and second is mother-in-law, and the third will be father. Understood? So in this question, you need to be careful that sibling. So sibling is nothing but brothers and sisters. But we don't know the gender of the person, right? If it is a brother, male, female, we can mention that. But if they have given us siblings, that person gender is unknown. Got it? So never forget that point. So this will be the answer for set number 13. Question number 14. So D is daughter of N. So N daughter is D, right? So N daughter is D. So because of a daughter, a female person. E is the wife of N. So N wife is E. So if E is the wife, then N will be the husband of E, right? So G is sister of D. So D sister is a G. Okay. Then C is married to G. So the person C is married to G. Then we can say that the person C will be the male person, because we already know that the person G is female. So if C is married to G, then definitely we can say that C will be the male person. So N has no son. So the person N does not have any son, right? We already know that both the persons are daughters, but they have given a point that N has no son. Got it? So K is mother of E. So E mother is K. So E mother is K. And the last point, so Q is the only daughter of C. So Q is the only daughter of C. So C's daughter is Q, that too only daughter of C. Okay. I think that's it, right? So we know the gender of all the persons. Okay, but we don't know why they have given a note that N has no son. N has no son. Okay, so let me move on to the questions. How Q is related to D? So from D, our target is to find what is the relation of Q. So from D, where G will be the sister. So sister's daughter should be called it as niece. So answer for the first question is niece. Second question, how N related to K? So from K, our target is to find what is the relation of N. So from K, E will be the daughter. So daughter's husband should be called it as son-in-law. So answer for second question is son-in-law. Third question, how many daughters does N have? How many daughters does N have? Only two daughters, right? D and G. So we can say that answer for the last question is 2. So where the person N has only 2 daughters. That's it. This will be the answer for the set number 14. So last 15th question. So A is mother of B. So B mother is A. And then B is the sister of C. So C's sister is B. So C is having a sister, that is B. Because of sister, a female person, right? So D is the son of C. So C's son is D. Right. But we don't know the gender of the person C, right? Okay. So next point, E is the brother of D. So D brother is E. So D is having a brother, that is E. So next point is F is the mother of E. So E's mother is F. Just see here, we already know that C's son is D. So now E is calling F as a mother, right? Yes, E's mother is F. So if F is a mother, then we can say that both are a married couple. So C will be the father of E. So C and F are a married couple and their children are D and E. Understood? So next here is G is, yes, I have read that point. Okay, next is G is granddaughter of A. So A's granddaughter is G. Just see here, A's granddaughter, right? So granddaughter is G. But we know that the person A is having 2 children. One is B as well as C. So we can say that the person G, that is granddaughter, can be B's daughter or it can be C's daughter. Yes or no? Because the person A is having 2 children. We can't able to fix that G for only one children, right? It is not possible. So here the person G can be B's daughter, so that A and G will be granddaughter, or else the person G can be C daughter. So 2 chances are there. So let me move on to the last point. H has only 2 children, B and C. So H has only 2 children, B and C. So we can say that the person H will be the male person. So both are a married couples. Only then we can say that the person H has 2 children, B and C. But here we can't able to fix the person G, right? So there are possibles that G can be B's daughter, or else the person G can be C's daughter. Understood? So let me move on to the questions under this passage. So first question, how F is related to H? So from H, our target is to find what is the relation of F. So from H, C will be the son's wife. Son's wife should be called it as daughter-in-law. So answer for the first question is daughter-in-law. Second question, how C related to E? So E to C, right? So E to C, from E, and it's a father, right? From E where F is mother. So we can say that from E, the relation of C will be father. So last question, who is mother of G? So who is mother of G? I think it is 2 possible, right? Either mother of G will be B, one possible, or else if G is a child of C, then we can say that G mother will be F. So answer for this question is either mother of G will be B or else it can be F. Understood? So this can be answer for the last third question, right? Because we can't able to fix this. So G can be B's daughter or G can be C's daughter. If the person G is a C's daughter, then G's father will be C, G mother will be F. If the person G is B's daughter, then G's mother will be B. So there are two chances, right? Either G's mother can be B or G's mother can be F. So that's it. This will be the answer for the last question. So finally we have solved 15 question that is based on a family tree. So now I hope you would have understood how to draw the tree diagram for the given passage. So tree diagram is important, right? Whatever passage be, first you guys need to be strong and 100% sure on drawing the tree diagram, right? If you know the tree diagram and how to draw the diagram and how to mention father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law and everything, solving a question is very simple. Right? So now we are strong on the basics and we know how to solve the question. So now let me move on to the CSAT previous year exam question so that we can easily crack this, right? So it's 2019 CSAT exam question that is on the topic blood relation. So a joint family consists of 7 members A to G, right? Totally there are 7 members and there are 3 female members in a family. Got it? So totally 7 members. Out of 7 there are 3 female members in a family. So first point, G is a widow. So what is the meaning of widow? So G is a widow, is an unmarried woman. So we can say, but it's a unmarried woman, right? So we, from that point we can say that the person G is a female person. Got it? So next point, and a sister-in-law of D's father F. Just listen here. The person G is sister-in-law of G's father F. That means the person G is sister-in-law of F. But this person F is the D's father. Understood or not, right? So this is important. D's father F, and for this F where G is calling for, F is calling G as a sister-in-law. Understood that point? G is a widow. So G is a widow, female person, and this person G is sister-in-law of D's father, right? So this person G is a sister-in-law of D's father, right? So D's father is F and this person F is calling G as a sister-in-law. Understood? So finally we found one female person in a family, because in a family there are totally 3 female persons. So that was the note they have given initially. Got it? So next is B and D are siblings. So B and D are siblings, but we don't know the gender of both the persons, but there are siblings, right? Okay, next point, and A is daughter of B. So B daughter is A. So if B daughter is A, then we can say that the person A will be a female person. So finally we have found there are 2 female persons in a family, right? So next point, C is cousin of B. So C is cousin of B. So B's cousin is C, right? So if B's cousin is C, there are many chances, because usually we will call who as a cousin. For example, father, brothers, aunt and uncle children should be called it as a cousins, right? But here, according to, we know that B's father will be F, but we don't know who is uncle and aunt. So let me keep a point aside that C is the cousin of B, right? So we can say that C will be the cousin of B. There are many chances, right? So let it be. Finally, we have drawn the tree diagram, and C is a cousin, but we don't know whether the person C is male or female. That is unknown, right? So according to the question, finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of 6 person, we have found 2 person is a female person. Got it? Still one more person is remaining, that is E. So what is the last point? Who is E? That's the question. The person E is who, right? Who is E? So first, wife of F, they have given certain options and we need to check which of the options will be correct, right? So wife of F, grandmother of A, aunt of C. Just see, wife of F. We already know that F is what? A male person. So wife of F is possible or not? Yes, it is possible. Why? Why I am saying it is possible? Because if we fix E as wife of F, then we can say that in a total family, there are 3 female persons. Yes or no? 1 female, 2 female person and 3rd female person. Yes, it is correct. So the person E can be wife of F. That is one possible. So we can say that option number 1 is a possible chance. What is option number 2? Grandmother of A. Grandmother of A. That is also possible. We know that. So B's daughter is A and B father is F. So if B father is F, then B mother will be E. So from A, where the person E can be a grandmother. Yes, that is also possible. Second option is also possible. Only then we can say that in a family, there are totally 3 female members. Understood? So what is the last point here? Aunt of C. aunt of C, yes, that is also possible. Why? Because we already know that the person B is calling C as a cousin. So definitely if the person C is calling, if the person B is calling C as a cousin, then the person C must be an aunt a child or else uncle child. So if it is an aunt child or an uncle child, then definitely we can say that C will call E as an aunt. That is also possible. So option 3 is also possible. So if all the 3 is possible, then we can say that option number 1, 2, 3, all the 3 choice is possible. Understood or not, right? So here the important thing that what you need to do is, the question is not easy level, right? 100% sure the question is not easy. It's like a medium to odd level. But the thing here is, only if you know how to draw the diagram, you can able to crack the question. That's why I am repeatedly saying basics are important. Just by solving 2 basic questions, you should not go to what students usually do is, they will solve 5 questions. After solving basic 5 questions, they directly get into this tougher question, and they will see that the blood relation topic is difficult, we can't able to solve it in exams. Not like that, right? So you have to be 100% strong on the basics. Until then, keep on solving all the basic questions. Even if you solve 100 to 500 questions, that is not at all a problem, until and unless you are strong in the basics. If you are strong on the basics, then even they ask an odd level question in the blood relation, you can easily crack the question, right? So this is the question they have asked in 2019 CSAT paper 2 exam. Here is the another memory based question, and this was the question from the year 2016, blood relation question. So they have not asked only one question, totally they have asked 5 questions based upon this passage, right? So first, there are 5 persons in a group P2T. The group has 1 doctor, 1 lawyer and 1 artist. So total out of 5, right, there are 3 persons which has a different profession, that is 1 lawyer, 1 doctor and 1 artist. So P and S are an unmarried students. So just see here, out of 5 where P and S are students, right? If both the persons are students, then definitely we can say that they will not have some professions like lawyer, doctor, etc. because both are students. Understood? So T is a man married to one among the group members, right? So what they are saying is, T is a man married to one among the group members. So person T is a man. So from this point we can able to say that the person T is a male person and he is married to the person who is one among the group, right? So definitely P and S will not be there because both are students. So other than the remaining persons, where T will be married. Got it? So next point is Q is a brother of P, right? So what they are saying is Q is a brother of P. So if Q is a brother of P, then definitely we can say that the person T will not marry Q. Why? Because both the persons are a male persons, right? So definitely only the remaining person is what? Who's the remaining person here? P, Q, R, S, T, S. I think only the person R is remaining. So definitely T and R will be the married couples. Understood or not, right? So that's easy, right? Because P's brother is Q and we already know that T is a man who is a male person. So definitely P and S are students. So only chance that R and T should be a married couples. That's it, right? So now Q is a brother and is neither doctor nor artist. So the person Q is not a doctor as well as not an artist. So definitely if this person is not a doctor and artist, we have only 3 professions, doctor, artist and lawyer. So we can say that Q is what? He will be a lawyer, right? And the P and S will be the students. So next, R is not a doctor. So if the person R is not a doctor, then what is the remaining profession that we have? So T will be definitely a doctor, right? So if R is not a doctor, then only remaining one thing, that is artist. That's it, right? Easy question. So finally we fix that P and S are students. So P brother is Q, who is a lawyer, and T and R are a married couple, and T here is a doctor and R is an artist. Let me move on to the 5 question under this passage. Who is a doctor? So who is a doctor? Here T is the doctor, which is answer for first question. Second question, who is artist? So R is the artist. So who is the spouse of R? Spouse is nothing but husband and wife, right? Spouse of R. So R husband is T. So answer for the question is T. Who is the lawyer? So who is the lawyer here? Q is the lawyer. So last 19th question, who of the following is definitely a man? P, S, Q, none of the above. So P and S are students, but we don't know whether it's a male student or a female student. We can't able to say that exactly a man, right? So first option is eliminated, second option is eliminated, third option is Q. And we already know that P's brother is Q. So definitely Q will be the male person, he is the man. And the last option is none of the above. So answer will be option number C. Just see how easy it is, right? It's very easy even without drawing a family diagram. It is not based upon a family diagram, but it's based upon a passage. So from this point you need to take a note of who is male, who is female. So only if you keep on drawing that family diagram questions, you can able to identify that who is male, who is female, and easy to solve it. Got it? So this will be the answer for 2016 year CSAT paper 2 question. So here is the next memory based question, and it was asked in 2020 exam. Right? So a family of 2 generation consists of 6 members P to U as 3 male members and 3 female members. There are 2 married couples and there are 2 unmarried siblings. So just here, after reading this passage, keep that in mind. The most important word here is 2 generations, right? So the family consists of only 2 generations, that is important. So which means the family tree diagram should contain only 2 horizontal lines. Understood or not? The family tree should not go beyond 2 or it should not go below 2. Because in the family generation, it's only 2 generation family, right? So another important thing here is there are 2 married couples and there are 2 unmarried siblings. Understood? So let me move on to the first point. So U is P's daughter. So U is P's daughter. That means P's daughter is U. So if P's daughter is U, then we can say that U is a female person. So I have mentioned by it a circle. Just listen here. So here you can able to see that the remaining persons will be placed here, should be placed here, or the remaining persons should be placed here. Why? Because there are 2 generations family. You should not place the remaining persons above P or below U. In case, if you place any other person below P, for example, I am saying, if you are placing S here, it is wrong. Why? Because the family consists of only 2 generations. So U will be 1 generation, so P will be another generation. So the whatever the remaining points that you are going to draw in a tree diagram, it should not go above P or it should not go below U. So whatever things you are going to draw, it should be in this line. Understood or not? Only then we can say the family will consist of 2 generations. So second point, Q is R's mother-in-law. Here I can't able to draw R here. Why? Because for example, if I fix R here, so R is calling Q as mother-in-law. So definitely R should get married to someone, and this person mother should be Q. But if I draw Q here, it is going 3 generations. So R should not be placed here. Definitely R should be placed here. Only then we can say that, so R is married to some person, we don't know who it is, but this person mother will be Q. Only then we can say that R mother-in-law is Q, and both these generations are 2 generations. This will be the first generation and this will be the second generation. So total family consists of 2 generations. Understood? So second point is T is unmarried male, okay, and S is a male. So T is an unmarried male. So definitely T will not be joined as a married couple because it's an unmarried male. So we can fix T here. And also we know that there are 2 unmarried siblings, right? So, and the last point here is S is a male. So S is a male, okay. So we fixed, just listen here, we already fixed 2 female persons, right? Only 1 female person is remaining. If I fix this as a female person, for example, I am saying, if I fix this as a female person, then there should be 2 married couples. This will be 1 married couple and we can't fix another married couples. Why? Because T is unmarried and there should be 2 unmarried siblings. So definitely it is not possible. So I think what we can do here is, they both should be a married couple, right? If they both are a married couples, so this will be 1 couple, and we already know that S is a male, or what? S is a male. So we can say S is a male, then R will be a female person. So these 3 will be brothers and sisters. So now we can say that where T, S and P are a male person, U, Q and R are a female person, you can able to see there are 2 married couples, and then out of 3, 2 siblings are unmarried, and then S is a male. That's it. R will call Q as a mother-in-law, as well as we are getting this will be 1 generation, and this will be another generation. So totally the family consists of 2 generations. Understood or not, right? So finally we can say that this will be the answer. And what is the question they are asking? So which of the following is correct? R is U's husband. U's husband is R. No, it's wrong. R is S wife. So S wife is R. That is correct. So option number 2 is correct, right? So which will be the answer for this question. Understood? That's it, right? This is the level of the question they usually ask in your exams, right? You can't able to crack this question just like that. Only if you are strong on the basics, you can able to crack this question. So finally, answer for this 2020 year, the answer has been R is S wife. So here is the next memory based question. It was asked in 2014, right? So just see here again, how many questions they have asked is 3 questions. They have given a passage, so under that there are 3 questions. So first is A to F are a family, members of a family. There are engineers, doctors, draughtsman, lawyer, judge and stenographer. Okay. So what is the question here is first point. So A is an engineer and married to a lady stenographer. So A is an engineer and married to a lady stenographer, which means if he is married to a lady, then A will be a male person, right? So the person A is a male person and he is married to a stenographer. And another important thing here is A is an engineer. That is also given, right? So engineer. So it's a direct statement. And the second point is the judge is married to a lawyer, right? So second importantly, the person judge is married to a lawyer. And we don't know who is male and who is female, right? So next point, if the draughtsman is the son of B. So B's son is F, okay, and the brother of E. Okay, so E's brother is F. Okay, next point, C is a lawyer and is daughter-in-law of D. We already know that lawyer is married to a judge. So now what they are saying is the person C is the lawyer, right? So we can fix C is a lawyer and is daughter-in-law of D. So D's daughter-in-law is C. If C is a daughter-in-law, then judge will be a male person. So the person D is calling C as a daughter-in-law. Understood? And remember one thing, where if D is calling as daughter-in-law, then D's son will be judge. Understood? So next point is E is unmarried doctor. So E is a unmarried doctor. Okay, so let me start drawing a diagram. So E is a unmarried doctor. So and then we already know that the draughtsman is a son of B. So F is the draughtsman who is son of B and brother of E. So E's brother is F, right? So E is having a brother F, and this person F is what? Draughtsman. Okay. So this person is a draughtsman. And another important point they have given us, this person is son of B. So B son is F. And this person F is a draughtsman son of B, and who is unmarried here? The person E is unmarried. And we already know that judge and lawyer are a married couple. Engineer and stenographer are a married couple. So definitely this person F will not be a married couple. Why? Because in the question itself they have given like there are 2 married couples. Yes. Next point, D is a grandmother of F. So F grandmother is D. We already know that B will be mother or father, but F grandmother is what? So F grandmother is D, right? So if D is a grandmother, then D should be a female person. There are 2 married couples in a family. And we already know that these 2 married couples, so judge and lawyer is a 1 married couple, and engineer and stenographer is another married couple. So definitely doctor is unmarried, and F will also be unmarried. Why? Because there are only 2 married couples, and we already know that C and the judge is a married couple, and also C is calling the person D as a mother-in-law. Yes, it is easy to fix. B will be the male person and this male person will be the judge, so that this person B will marry to C who is a lawyer. Understood or not? So only the person C is calling D as a mother-in-law, and another importantly, the person engineer is married to a stenographer who is a female person. So definitely this will be stenographer, and this person will be married to A who is an engineer. I think that's it, right? We fixed everything. There are 2 married couples, and yes, 2 married couples here. Judge is married to a lawyer and the engineer is married to a stenographer, and E is a doctor who is unmarried. F will also be unmarried. Why? Because only there are 2 married couples are there in a family. That's it, right? So they have asked 3 questions: what is the profession of B, what is the profession of D, and which of the following are the couples. All these questions are easy, right? So once you draw this diagram, then solving the remaining question is very simple. So friends, that's it about this video. It's a very long and what to say, very long video, but we have learned many things here. Yes, we have learned how to solve a family tree diagram. So complete blood relation package in this video, because I have told you, like, if you are preparing only for the CSAT exam, what are all the concepts are important. So concept that is based upon a passage, and then concept that is based upon an equation. Only 1 year they have asked the question. I too mentioned that in the initial stage of the video. I think 2017th year, only one question they have asked that is based on equation, and then all the remaining years the questions will be in this pattern, right? As well as I have solved only 3 years question paper. If you have time, just keep on solving all the remaining years, 2012, 2010, all the questions will be in this similar patterns, right? So concentrate what area you need to concentrate. So everything I have said in the initial stage of the video, right? And another importantly, always remember some of the points: only son, only daughter, only child, and widow, and spinster. So these are the important words that you need to remember while solving a question. Where many students will make a mistake here. Only son, the meaning of only son here is he has only one son, but he can have multiple daughters. So similarly, only one daughter, he have only one daughter, but he can have many number of sons. Understood or not? So only child is important. Only child, which means he have only one child, but that child can be a male or a female. Gender will be unknown. So similarly, widow is an unmarried woman, and similarly spinster is also called as an unmarried woman. Understood? It was asked in SBI PO exam, F is a spinster. So many students, there was a point that F is a spinster and U is a doctor, right? They have given a point like that. So many students where they could not able to solve, because many students don't know what is called as spinster. So spinster is called as an unmarried woman, right? So that's it about this video. So keep that in mind. Blood relation is the most important topic, because every year they are asking a question. We don't know whether they will ask a question in 2022 or not, but anyway, we need to prepare this topic. Once it is easy, right? When compared to other topics on logical reasoning, I feel like blood relation is easy, and where you can able to score more marks. When you take a previous year CSAT exam paper 2 question papers, right, blood relation is the only topic they have asked more than 3 questions, 4 questions, etc. All the remaining will be only one question from clock, one question from calendar, one question from time and work, etc. But you can able to see 3 questions they have asked in blood relation on many CSAT paper 2 exams. So that's the reason I am saying concentrate on blood relations. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if your friends are preparing for a CSAT exams for upcoming years, kindly share this video to them, so that they too can learn all the concepts on blood relation, and they too can easily clear the CSAT exams. So thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.